Hi. Hi. How you doing? Hello, everybody. How's it going? Are we good? I bet you are. Bet you are. Hi. How's it? You're not free yet. It's fine. It's fine. I'm tired. So, it is what it is. Been massively dehydrated this week. Didn't take one of these with me. Probably should have. Yeah. So, how's it going? You good? After a week of me not being, was it a week? I guess almost exactly a week, right? Thank you, Proud Looney, for the 1,000 biddies. It's appreciated. And Kiwi for the 38-month resub. Like, it sounds like I had fun. I had fun. It was a lot of fun. I did lots of things that I wasn't expecting to do. Oh, choo-choo. Choo-choo. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hello, baby. Hi. Kitten. Oh. Also very tired. Kittens have, I literally woke up like half an hour ago. I've been very tired. Very tired, very dehydrated. Very irritated because this one doesn't know how to do lap. So, hi. Was it my first time in the US? No. I've been to visit friends in the US before. I'm not too far away. I was in San Francisco last time. All American towns kind of look the same as far as I'm concerned, at least that on that coast. So yeah. He's a sharp one. She just doesn't know how to stop. I've got the other one over here who's off camera, weirdly enough. I'm still very tired. I'm still kind of out of it. So thank you. Let's go through the bits and the donations. 61 months from Snowme says, hey Cleo, great to see you. Good to see you guys too. Vampire Tay for a whole year says, oh year. Oh my god, that's a long time. 'Tis a long time. And Mars also did 12 months as well. 1 year. Mars is here. Yep, indeed. Magnum Indy for the 47-month resub says, good to see you, Cleo. I'm busy working off my own jet lag. Honestly, the jet lag is weird because I genuinely probably shouldn't have it, but I think I'm just so tired that I induced jet lag in myself. 5 subs gifted by Geek Before Cheek. It's appreciated. Sushi the Wolf Gamer resubscribed for 2 months. Pseudo resubscribed for 59 months. Willow Gaming resubscribed for 13 months. Says these streams are the best. Of course they are. Pushed, cheered, and said Moonicorn has been active for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Ruby in Ruins, 3 months resubs. It says 3 months. Thank you. Charity Streets Wolverton. Charity Streets great. How was skating? I have had better trips skating. Like genuinely, I beefed it hard, and then Grian hit me. So, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know if I should clarify that situation, because Grian did hit me. So, no, it was an accident, but he did hit me. Poor Beef wasn't even there. He could have come. Like, everyone could have come. Syntax, thanks for the biddies. Said I was actually wondering if you'd be streaming this week. Yes, I know the answer. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming the rest of the week. I am so tired. I'm one of the lucky ones, I think, on coming home, because I am still sick. I'm still fighting that off. But mostly it's blood and snot and all that sort of goodness. So that's what it was. That's what it is. Tokobot says, loving my space kit. This is my office. This is where I do all my gubbins from. Welcome to my office. Let's see. On this side, you have... Hang on. original Cleo plushie, you have wooden dice with a Fallout bomb, mini nuke, salt and pepper shaker, like special plushie there, and fake flowers, fake plants will get you. Down on this shelf, we've got a handmade what is that? Oh, Mentats that I made. Lego that I did on stream. What's that? Oh, that's a Fallout computer. Lego that I made on stream, and then there's some power armor. That's all my journal stuff. That is a Nuka-Bot. That's blood on the clock tower. That's a blood on the clock tower thing down here. That's the Life series bag that the Life members got. That is a Columbia bag, which I don't remember getting. That's my Fallout helmet. Those are the Hermitcraft pins. That is the vampire stuff, which is the 2 cards, the vampire pin, little pin there, you can just see there. And that's the card I got with the flowers that I got sent by Pow. That's all the slabbed cards from TCG. That is all the pins over here. Yeah, my copy of Blood on the Clock Tower. That went back. That went with me to Seattle just in case. It went with me to Seattle. Then I've got the Snaky plush. I've got Mr. Handy. I've got I always forget his name. Liberty Prime. I've got Sunset Sarsaparilla Stars here, and all my Nuka-Cola bottles and stuff. I've got a lunchbox. I have pins and badges. That is a Vim hat. That's sugar bombs, and that down there is printer stuff. So yeah, welcome to my office. This desk is now full of stuff that I got whilst I was in Seattle that I was going to show you. Like, thank you to Alex for the 5-month resub. Thank you Tokobot for the 18-month resub. Silver Varg resubscribed for 27 months. Says welcome back. Thank you. I needed it. I need to be home. I need to be home. Mostly because of the babies, but I need to be home. Andreas the Dead resubscribed for 42 months. Says I don't know. Do I know now have the answers? I don't think so. I don't think I've Daphnes gifted a sub to Cub. If Cub is here, hello Cub. If not, don't out the hermits if they're not saying anything. Thank you Nana to Panda for the 250 bits and Scubble for the 200 bits. It's very much appreciated. Cat's Desire script. She hasn't left me alone. Air freshener thing in the corner. It's an air freshener. And that's a fan. Like, I am also human. Heard Cub got sick. Yeah, I heard Cub got sick. So, to be honest, I feel bad about that because Jimmy and Green were sick going out. And I got sick literally the day after we got there. And the way that everyone has described how sick they are is the sickness that I got, which I suspect I got on the plane from Scotland to London. So Seattle is a cool city. We did enjoy it. It was great. So thank you for the biddies, Archangel. Thank you, Syntax, for the gifted subs. Thank you, Archeator, for the 38-month resub. Should I put some music on? I can't hear the music. But you guys can. Unless I put my headphones, by the way, in case you're wondering whenever I'm streaming. Headphones. That's what they look like. Ta-da. Ooh, spooky. Pops got sick too. I think everybody ended up getting... I definitely got Zed and Dot. I definitely got... Pearl, I am responsible for getting sick. I don't know about anyone else. Scar, as far as I'm aware, didn't get sick. Everyone else absolutely 100% did get sick. I don't think Scar got sick, which is good because you may notice in every interaction I had with Scar, pretty much I was wearing, if I was close to him, I was wearing a mask because absolutely. Scott has started to get sick as well now, so I don't know. I feel like I'm responsible. I feel like the lads were already well into their sickness and probably weren't contagious by the time we all met up with them. So this is Atlas. At least this one is. GLaDOS is over there, but you might see her later. But yeah, everybody. Come on, I can't see. Can't see the screen. How many hermits were there? Everyone except for Joe. I'd also met Scott. So were they very happy to see me back? It took them a minute to figure out that I was home and it wasn't the cat lady. How was the flight? Which one? The one out there wasn't great. The person in charge of the flight didn't like us. I don't think we were being that bad. As an old person, I don't think we were being that bad. We got told off for walking in the aisle and talking quietly to each other. So yeah, Green didn't get stuck under the seat. No, he didn't. But we got told off by the guy in charge. I think it was very much, what are these scrubs doing up the front? It was very much that. We've had multiple complaints. The other two people who were in the same cabin as us were asleep. I don't know where those complaints came from. Probably the staff. Genuinely, as a teacher, I felt it was quiet. Are those board games sat behind you? Yes. These are things that I got whilst I was in Seattle. I was going to show you guys. But yeah, the first person that I met was Zed and Dot. And it was like, I recognized them whilst I was going to check in. And they were just walking, and I was just like, if I don't speak now, I'm going to have to go and find Scott to do this. That's exactly what my brain power was like. So basically they were walking around. I was like, Zed, I was literally shaking. And Zed paused, and it was just like, Cleo. I was like, yes, okay, good. Now we've gotten that part fine. That's done. Now we got that part. Ah, you're full of fur. Smelly. She's not smelly. Does a golden apple or walnut fit? It might not. I've been told, but you know, like you guys seeing human Cleo adds a layer of anonymity for me on my regular day. So maybe I just do these as human Cleo. It'll be fine. Did you ask any for their autograph? No. Like it was weird. It was a case of, and then we all went up to the lounge where everybody was meeting up, and then it was just sort of like got a hug from Scott because Scott was already there, and then like everyone sort of rolled in afterwards. So like once they heard me, once they heard my voice, I think they twigged who I was. But Scott was there, and like, yeah, got hugs from everybody. It was really sweet. Like that first meeting of all the people, all the Brits, got little hugs, got highs. It was really nice. So well, yeah. Then we had the flight where we got told off twice. I felt sorriest for False, because False is quite quiet in real life. As a human being, she's quite quiet, and she got told off like the worst. We've had multiple complaints, and I'm just like, not telling me off. I'm not getting involved. Scott is the best hugger. I like, genuinely, hermit hugs are great. Like, I did not expect like hermits to be good at hugs, but they are. It's very much yeah. And then we went to the hotel, which had everybody in it apart from Scar, because Scar came in late. Person I did not recognize until I heard their voice Like, B-dubs clocked me before I clocked B-dubs. Right? Like, genuinely, B-dubs got me before I clocked who he was. Like, he looks, like, with the long hair, he looks so different in person. And I was just sort of like, oh, who is this person who wants to hug me? Okay. Oh, no, it's B-dubs. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're super envious of my hair. It's very fine hair, but there is a lot of it. And I use the little braids to keep it out of my face. Me and B-dubs have distinct voices. Yeah. But I always thought B-dubs had a distinct face, but it turns out not so much. Not so much. Was meeting Gem fun? Me and I always get on with, like, Gem was normal. Like, compared to everybody else who was just like, oh my god! Gem was normal. Force was normal. Like, I don't think I hugged Force at the very beginning. I was just like, but yeah. Love the photos of baby B-dubs. Was inspired. It's the best thing I've done. That T51 in the background. No, that's T45. T45. That's the Hermitcraft mat. I saw you on the stream. That's Cleo. Like I've seen a lot of comments of just sort of like, Cleo looks exactly how I imagined Cleo to look. I think the shock for people is that I made my avatar, like, I picked the one that was closest to me. Shocker. I had a say in that avatar. It is from the 76 collection. But, you know, 76 is all right now. I have the map in another room. But yeah. On this wall, I have a flag of the New California Republic and Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap. I also have on this wall in front of me the Soothing Sounds of the Apocalypse vinyl, which is the Fallout soundtrack. And on the door for soundproofing, I've got a New California Republic blanket, because that's the area that my nerdery hit. That's the area. So this is the Hermitcraft TCG, and it has all the hermits that I like on it currently, except for Joel. Joel's not there. Meeting Joel, like, I feel like I've got a handle on Joel now, because I wasn't too sure about him because he can be quite acerbic. It took me a good couple of days to get used to him and understand his vibe. How about the numbers? Yeah, 1.4 million is nuts. Genuinely, I was not expecting 1.4 million. So yeah, like 1.4 million is we were hoping for 1 million at the end of the day, at the end of day 2 maybe. We were not expecting to hit 1.4 million when everything was all tied up. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Really proud of that one, actually. I'm pretty sure it's because me and Joel and Ollie were there. That's why we hit the 1 million. What could I say? That's why we hit the 1 million, guys. Because we were here. But yeah, no, like, we thought, well, maybe we can hit 1 million. Maybe 1 million. Like, we're desperately trying to make it worth our while. I can't hear the sounds, so anything you do, womp womp, can't hear them. Like, everybody who worked on the event was really good. Like, I really appreciated it. Can we give like a round of applause for the set designers? Jesus, I was not expecting, like, I got a collage of like image inspiration. And then I basically got, candles, a clock,
Oh no!
a little... I'm not doing OWO. I'm sorry today. I'll refund that. Cam will refund that. I am not doing OWOs today. I'm far too exhausted for that. But the sets were really good, and you know, we took like it was amazing how much of the set was special and how much was part of it. Like the set designers actually spoke to those people running sets, and then they just gave like Brie just gave me a thanks Cam gave me like a little thing, a little thingy thing, which just had like a bunch of images on it, which was a clock and like people in a row, and you know, and then candles. And I was just like, the brief I gave them was Dusty Antiques Shop, and then they set up the lights. I think they watched some No Rolls Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm not sure what Expired Chai said. Oh God. Oh, I'm glad I don't watch this bit. All the props and stuff for Blood on the Clock Tower, altogether, not the torches, but the actual stuff donated by Blood on the Clock Tower was... They're asking about the wholesale price. Yes, 750. That makes sense. But the Blood on the Clock Tower just made just under 10 grand. So, and the torches were, I think, another 3 grand on top of that. So just from the auction, Blood on the Clock Tower made 12 grand, let alone the stuff that was being donated. Yeah, NLB did build quite a good set. Like I directed them to NRB, particularly the live ones. So gave off needful things, but that's good. That's sort of what we're after. But the it was amazing work. It was amazing work. Like the silly games, like they had all the banners printed, that like Seattle skyline in the back of Ren's shot, they had that printed, you know. Yeah, we had a like considering they had a very limited budget, they hired things, you know, they rented a bunch of props. They rented the thrones, you know, all that sort of stuff was great. It was amazing. Blood on the Clock Tower was amazing. Wish you could have got more rounds, but when you build it on Hermitcraft. I now have people going, oh, I wouldn't mind playing more. So we've got more to add to like the vampires and crew games. Excuse me, still snotty. Still sick. That's okay. Did I enjoy this? I had a great time in the City Games. Really annoyed about the audio issues. Grian is spitting feathers about the audio issues because he wasn't told. He was like, just stop the games and tell me. Just stop the games and tell me. I don't know. Because we could have just gotten mics so we could be heard. But the silly games was great. I felt very in my element with the silly games. Very in my element. It wasn't as bad as you think. Yeah. How was meeting Martin? You've worked together for... Me and Martin, like, weirdly enough, me and Martin just completely gelled into our work relationship and just the fact that we're just friends. Me and Martin get on really, really well. Like I have a lot of spare time for Martin, which is why I went for him during MCC. I went for Martin during MCC purely because, like, it was either him or Impulse, and I felt much more comfortable dragging Martin to the ground than I did Impulse. Which is why I went for Martin, because I feel like Impulse would have felt bad if he'd screwed it for his team. Martin is like a human capybara. He is. Like Martin's great. Like I have a real soft spot for Martin. We hung out a lot together. Like the people I hung out most with were Ren, Force, and Martin. I've heard I always wanted to slice Etho in half. Like genuinely, that was some people's first introduction to me, and I think it was appropriate. Like, I get on well with Etho, right? And I get on well with everybody I get on well with everybody in that group. That, like, shockingly. How was me and Skiz? Me and Skiz didn't spend that much time together, but I got a massive hug. In fact, I got a hug that I had to go too tight, like 3 times before he would just ease off. Genuinely scary hugger. Picture with the knife has been saved. Me with the knife. Hang on. I've got a spoon here. I thought I was doing something wrong when Grian said, please put it down. It was just like, oh, am I in trouble? No, I wasn't in trouble. It was just like, oh, I'm running behind on thanking people. Arcane Ghoul, Chid Biddy says, welcome back. Thank you. Syntax gifted 5 subs to the community. Archeator resubscribed for 38 months. Hallowed Animation subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Katie Cat resubscribed for 38 months. It says 38 months. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Blue Fire Embers resubscribed for 5 months. Zan Meeks resubscribed for 60 months, which is up 5 years. Saber Defoof has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you see there are no exits. But we do have cake. Lackland Dog gifted a sub. Wandering Dash cheered 250, but he says, can't hang around, but happy for that you got to be there and in person. Me too. Bakura resubscribed for 48 months. It says 48, or I'm the drunk, and it's actually 47. Rogue Phoenix resubscribed for 31 months. There's almost half a stack. Yeah. Thought the cake was light. No, it was genuine cake. It was like, I don't think anybody touched it because I'd been breathing on it. And I was categorically, by that day, I was absolutely very far gone sick. Like genuinely on like, I'm still a bit sick. But genuinely, for the charity stream, I was so ill. I don't know how I just pushed, like I went into teach mode and I just pushed through it. But yeah, like some people ate the cake, which is possibly how they got sick. Some people ate it, I did not. But, you know, cutting that etho in half, perfect. But I kind of moved through it. It was good. Rotten timing on getting sick. It happens. I'm going to Rotterdam at the end of next month. So, I'm seeing most of them again. I've got my main crew out there, and I've got like all the other MCC people that I know. So what did everyone's ethos say? So like cake, I think it was just cake. Like, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it's cake. Love my hair color. Thank you. It looks really red here. I mean, it is quite red in person, but it looks really red because the light is slightly orange, as you can tell by the skin. I'm still debating going to Rotterdam. I've never been to a con. Well, I've put in for a meet and greet. I don't know if I'll get it, but we'll see. I know a couple of other hermits have put in for meet and greets. What do you think of the Jomas tree? Genuinely didn't see it. Didn't see anything to do with that. I think I was either setting up or winding down from Blood on the Clock Tower. Blood on the Clock Tower just completely wiped me out that first day. Like, doing that was just... yeah. But if you see me on MC, like I'll be doing MCC. I've been announced now, so I can say it. I'm doing MCC in Rotterdam. So come find me. Come watch me. I was gonna say come watch me win, but you're not gonna watch me win. Let's be real. I I've spoken to Scott and he's going, oh no, I'm getting you a vibes-based team. And I'm like, oh good, losers. Understood. Do I have any other scheduled activities on TwitchCon? I think it's mostly that the Hermits and the Hermit adjacents are probably just going to be hanging out a lot in Amsterdam. Explaining the rules to the Hermit groups must have been hard work. I did spend a lot of... Like, they pulled their token the day before because I needed to get that overlay and video done. I didn't do the video. Martin did the video. Martin was my godsend. Like, genuinely, I don't know how I could have done it without him. He... he, like, talking through it with Martin genuinely helped me solve a lot of stuff. In Rotterdam, will you meet up with Doc? Probably, but I don't think Doc's actually going to the con. He's just existing near the con. So I don't know what I'll be doing, but I like I know I'm going to be hanging out with Ren and Fools, and Scott and all of those crew. There's a bunch of people from Power that I'm going to see who will be there. Excuse me. Oh, just blood and snot still. Just blood and snot constantly. Ugh. Doing meet outside, I believe that's probably, yeah. Doc has invited us to go and do food at the place he's renting, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'd love to, we'll hang out, definitely, but I don't know how long for. How does meeting the creator at TwitchCon work? I don't know. I've never done it before. All I know is that there is a meet and greet that I think you might have to sign up for. I genuinely don't know. They've not got back to me, to be honest. So I don't know. They know I'm going because of MCC, but like I got into it through. I got the meet and greet offer through Scar, who then said I'm on a list, and I'm like, right. Do I know anything about that list? No, I do not. I do not. We'll see how that goes. Considering going for maybe a day, but the travel time from my house is not ideal. You know what? Fair. You know what? Fair. Sorry, I've got lap cat. Hang on, can I? You can sort of see her. There we go. I enjoy meeting people, but need a long I've got a month. I've got a month of recharge, so it should all be good. It should all be good, right? So yeah, we'll be having fun. Wait, I love this hoodie. Yeah, it's part of the very cool collection, like along with the bee hoodie. I don't know if anybody posted the Council of Bees picture. Was that my first time meeting Joe IRL? No. Let's see if I can find the Council of Bees. Scott sent it to me in a message there. The Council of Bees shall decide your fate. That's me. It's Green, me, and Jem in our bee gear. I was just sort of like, you know what? I will sit at the opposite end of the table than to you. And Grian goes, no, we're sitting together. So, I love that hoodie too. It's just like, if you've got cool Minecraft stuff, then you all wear it kind of at the same time. Like, I couldn't wear this hoodie very often because Joel was always wearing his. Like my office is cool. It's getting dark outside, which is why it's turning orange. Maybe I need to mess with this light a little bit. Maybe I need to mess with this light. Maybe make it a little bit cooler. Cooler. Ooh, a little too cool. There we go. The brazen hair is such. It's genuinely, it's just to keep it off my face. I don't like putting my hair up so much, but like I'll do like little braid like crowns and stuff just to keep it out of my face. All the frame cards in the back. These are the Hermitcraft TCG. These are every hermit in good standing and that I like, which is everyone on the server apart from Joel, because Joel doesn't have one, I don't think. I really wanted to get the Warden hoodies, but they only found like 100 quid on eBay. I do believe they are constantly restocking, so if you sign up for the very cool Minecraft drop. I also have the Enderman jumper and the bee hoodie. So yeah, so like all of this is merch. This is my merch or Hermitcraft merch here, and that's vampires stuff that I've got. This is again, these are my plushes and stuff. A lot of this is Fallout. Like I've got all the bottles of like that Sunset Sarsaparilla I made myself. I made it myself. We got the stars. I haven't actually opened the box of the what do you call it? Sugar bombs, because there's a bowl and a spoon and stuff inside there, which I want to put on display. And that's a like Fallout helmet as well, and a lunchbox and other Fallout bits and pieces. Fallout is my thing. New Vegas or Fallout 4? New Vegas, because I'm not a monster. When's the next Cleo plushie coming out? How long is a piece of string? They keep on asking me to make more, but I just haven't been inspired yet. Sure. It is what it is. Oh, hello. Did I get a real Sunset Sarsaparilla? No, but I got the stuff that he gave me on stream. This stuff needs to go up, so I got the bottle cap opener, right? We need baby B-dubs plushie. You need to speak to B-dubs about baby B-dubs plushies. Might have been my idea. And I've got some Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps that he gave me from the Jones Soda. I was going to get some, but I didn't have time to go to Costco because I was fucking sick. I was super sick. So I didn't get the Costco bottle. Archaeology Cleo plush. Well, that would work if I had a skin. But yeah, this is all the stuff that I got. What was my favourite moment from the weekend? Don't really have a favourite. Like from the charity stream weekend, it's probably baby B-dubs. Baby dubs. Oh, it's the pecan pie that Badger made me in a bowl cap. It's cute. I like that. Vampires Clear plush. I don't have the rights to that. I could ask Hoffen for it, but I won't. Maybe the next thing I'll do with Pow, I'll get that, and we'll see. Who gave better hugs, Skiz or Scott? Scott, because he didn't crush me the way Skiz did. Like, genuinely, I told Skiz too tight, like 3 times before he released me a little bit. It was really sweet, but genuinely. Scar did not clock me at all. Scar did not clock, Scar, it was funny because Scar was over on the other side and I said hi and he just went hi, kind of it's a member of staff, I'll just be polite. And then I sat down for dinner with the others and I'm just like, no, I don't think he's realised, because I can't remember, I think I was with False. She's like, has he realised? No, he's not realised. And then he was just like, clear. I was like, God's sake. It took like a full 30 seconds for me to start talking. I'd love to hear about the hermits each realised it was you. I don't know, but Scar did not clock. Scar did not clock. From good time. He was so scattered. He's been fighting a lot of illness lately, and I was sick, so I couldn't come near him. Yeah. Speaking of staff, did you happen to meet the one employee who escorted Roboclear? No, I didn't. Like, they're all pretty cool as people go. So yeah. Frostburn gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Magnum Indy cheered. Cleo Biddy says, I would have watched. Oh, speaking of hugs. Hey, Skiz. How you doing, Skiz Raiders? Hi. Hello. Hiya. We were talking about your hugs, Skiz. I don't know where Skiz is. I don't know if he's here. There you are. Hi. And the fact that you crushed me the first time we met, and I had to tell you it was too tight. How's it going, everybody? Oh, we were just sort of debriefing from the charity stream. Yeah, I did. You're strong, bro. Like, proper strong. It was cute, though. It was cute. Skiz pretty much clocked me immediately. Had to check, but pretty much clocked me immediately. So, we were just talking about how Scar did not pick up on who I was until I think Full started talking with me. And it was just like, oh, clear? Yeah. I might want to ask Skiz if you learnt anything new today. Ominous. Maybe I don't ask that. You will zip it. What hoodie am I wearing right now? I'm wearing the Cherry Blossom Minecraft hoodie. Suspicious. Hey Skiz, what did you learn today? Skiz. What did you learn today? Did any other hermits already know you were? Just Joe and Scott. He didn't know the Prismarine changed colours. Why do I always have to be the one to tell people that and they don't believe me? I'm glad it was you guys. Did nobody there know what you looked like before you showed up? Scott knew. Joe knew. You honestly didn't know. Oh, they're so cute. So cute. But yeah, no. Like, Scott and Joe are the only people I knew in real life. Like, if I said their name, they pretty much immediately clocked that I was the only person talking to them who they didn't know. And I had the hair, so they kind of twigged it pretty quickly. So, when did the Prismarine change? It's always changed colours. Like, genuinely, like, it's been interesting. It's been an interesting little trip. You just need to talk for us to know who you are. Surprisingly, they all know who I am now because I got every single one of them sick. No, genuinely. My hair is great. Thanks. I got everyone sick. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that Jimmy and Grian aren't responsible for any of it. I'm pretty sure I got them all sick. Because I think I was the only one still infectious when they met up with me. And I'm still sick. Like, genuinely still sick. Cub's very sick after, I've heard. Yep. How was meeting Ollie? Like, the meeting? Ollie is much more chill in person than he is on stream. Scar didn't get sick. I was very careful around Scar. And I think all the hermits were. Like, when I went to get him involved in, like, Hermit Master, I was definitely trying to stop him getting sick. How was meeting Pearl and Gem? I really like both of them. So I'm going to say amazing. I have to know, how did it go about meeting Puds? Did you both talk about it? Genuinely, Pops, we didn't talk a lot because I was so busy getting ready for Blood on the Clock Tower. We talked a little bit, but we didn't talk about teaching. It was mostly about the stream because they left, like, pretty much straight after. But I really liked them. They were definitely my sort of people, right? It might be the teaching side of things, but yeah, no. Like, they went and got me water during MCC, and for that I will be forever grateful, because I was dying. I was dying at that point. Used by some King of New York. King of Tokyo. It's King of Tokyo. Like I, for those of you who don't know, massive board game nerd. And a lot of the board games are difficult to get in the UK because we don't have like the shops that you guys have. So I went on a bit of a spree, getting all the board games that I wanted that I don't have. Wasn't Jimmy a PE teacher for a little while? Yeah, that doesn't count though. Do you want to see the stuff I got? Is that like what you want to see? Like, we can start with my Game is Forgiving hat, which I wore on the second day, mostly because my hair was a state, because I was so bloody sick I didn't do it properly. It's even got 1 million glitter from the confetti cannons stuck on it, which I cannot get off. Cannot get it off unless I remove this sticker, but that is stuck there properly now. So now I have the 1 million memento. Yeah, you want to see the haul? Okay. Let's start with the Game is Forgiving stuff. I have my Game is Forgiving lanyard. It's holographic. It will probably go up on that wall somewhere. Did the confetti melt into it? I don't know. Like, because it was happening during the bubbles and I was front and center when Scar did the cannon, I thought they weren't going to interrupt and do the 1 million afterwards. So I swapped with Scott just to say, okay, Scott has genuinely had enough now. So I was wearing this, and then they got me, and like that has stuck on me. Like that glitter and that, like, I had, like, because I was so wet from the bubbles, like genuinely soaked. Like, I know it didn't look bad, but like the taste of it and the fact that it got everywhere, and we were also soaking, like, when I went for a shower that day, like it, and when I washed my hands, just soap just started. It was so bad. Like, I basically, like, genuinely, I had to scrape off confetti off my arm. Because I'm shorter than the rest of them, I had to rest my arms on... I have never felt so short in my life. I am a completely average-sized human being, right? Like, I am 5'7". I am distinctly average. And every one of those motherfuckers towers above me constantly. They are so tall, every single one of them. So they've got a table that they've got their hands resting on. I'm up here. It's absolutely insane. I'm taller than average, right? And I'm still the shortest person there, except for maybe Jem. I think me and Jem are the same height. It was absolutely insane. Tango is not short. Like, Tango is an average height person. Is this an 18 plus stream? Get over it. Get over it. Like, was not surprised. Isn't Grian the shortest? Grian is like 5'11". He is not a short man. He is an average sized man. Like, they're just so tall, and and as a not shorty, it was really unnerving to be the shortest person in that room. No, Jem is not allowed to be too tall. Jem, oh, she's 5'6". Okay, I'm still taller than B-Dubs. I am not taller than B-Dubs. B-Dubs is 5'11". B-Dubs is an average man. Like, they are, like, comparatively. Like, I am not a short person, but I felt short. Like, I've never felt short in my life, but I felt so short. I felt so short. Like, it was not fair. I don't like feeling short. My family is short, and I liked being the tall one. So yeah. Why is everyone such a... I don't know. Beatles is an average man is such a great out of context slam. Jem is not 5'3". Jem is at least 5'6", 5'7". Like genuinely, me and Jem are very similar in height. But anyway, so we're doing a loot thing. Gamers Forgiving event lanyard, very pretty. Will go up on the wall. Didn't wear it once, but will go up on the wall. People only think Grian is short because they see him next to Mumbo, who is a literal giant, right? I think B-Dubs is actually taller than Grian. Genuinely. I think that's true. I've got my Gamers Forgiving... Oh, I have another mug somewhere. Gamers Forgiving mug, which I used on stream. This is what I was holding when Joe came to piss me off. Like, Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. Very much. Sorry about the juppet. All good. What else did I get? Sorry, all the stuff that Joe gave me, because Joe knows my thing. Got a Gamers Forgiving pin. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I'm possibly putting it in with the Hermitcraft pins over here. That's probably where it's going to end up going. Is Joel actually super short? No, Joel's like 5'11" as well. Like, I am not a short person. I am not. But I felt really short. I like a pin. I like a good pin. Some nifty goodies right there. I've got stickers. Gamers Forgiving stickers, which I don't know where they're going, but they'll go somewhere, I'm sure. But this was a gift box that we got. We also got in it, Gamers Forgiving hoodie that I saw a bunch of hermits wear. The 2026 hoodie. I'll wear it eventually, I'm sure. So that's there. Oh, where am I putting all this stuff when I'm done with it? Okay. Gamers Forgiving t-shirt. It's a little bit see-through, but, you know, no one's going to be looking. I think they have a really cool logo. Is Jono here? Where's Jono? Hang on. Jono. There you are. Hey! Hang on. I need to /VIP. There you go. You should be vipped. Let's go. Cleo doesn't trust you anymore. I don't trust anyone. Dun, dun, dun. Like having Jono there was great. Like having meeting everybody was great. And I got so much dirt on Ren from Jono at the hotel. It was great. I had a great time. So yeah, like I need more render was what I'm. Definitely told you none of the Tim tea. No, you didn't. You're gonna have to. Well, next time I'll bring it up. Next time you definitely have to come, and I definitely have to talk more dirt. The whole music room was like the music room. I'm sad that I didn't get to sing like on camera, but you know, like everyone was exhausted by that point, and I had so much to do. So, is Jono an unofficial hermit now? I hope it is. Like we have a hermit's adjacency bonuses. So we got like Scott, we've got Jono, we've got Ollie. Hermitcraft adjacency bonuses, definitely a thing. Cleo says to Ren, Jono, tell me what happened. Ren didn't sleep. Ren is, bless his little cotton socks, Ren is paranoid. And between me and Falls, just it's gonna be a fun season, because now I have you on Discord as well, so I can ask questions. I'm perfectly normal. God, I'm orange right now. Dark. It's getting dark. Is he scared of you? No. He's fun, is what Ren is. But anyway, stuff that I'm going through. Bristol, obviously, I've got, but that was mine beforehand. Other things I have obtained. Probably terrified. Ren's not terrified. Ren doesn't know the meaning of fear, which is stupid because I'm his neighbour. What's the origin of the hot dogs on your face song? Me and Abby were playing a horror game that had sticks that looked like hot dogs, and they were actually like sensor stuff, like smoke creating things. And we were telling the demon we had to rub hot dogs on their face, and we made it a little song. The hot dogs on your face. Could be a way to reclaim territory. I don't need to reclaim like Ren is not that badly encroached on my stuff. Ren doesn't know what you know. Ren doesn't know half the things I know. I did not taste the ether cake. I did not. What else have I got? I got Skull, not because it's difficult to get in the UK. I thought it might be fun for people to play Skull. We didn't play it. It happens. I got this at Walmart, which is like a little azalea thing, but also apparently it's got a thing inside it, which I haven't opened. But I guess I'll do it now to see what's going on with it. Ether was delicious. Johnny, were you sick by any chance? Because I'm pretty sure that's how I got everyone sick. The people that ate the cake that I cut got sick. Because I was really sick at that point. Okay, it's sealed. It's sealed. It looks like chocolate pudding. You actually have been sick. Well, that's how I've gotten everyone so far at the charity stream. I think I got everyone and the boys didn't get anyone, because everyone who's described it has described the symptoms that I had. I'm basically Typhoid Mary at this point, so the plague cake. Oh, it's another little plastic bag. Ooh. I got the axle. Okay. What the chuff is this? What's Play-Doh? What is this stuff? Anybody who's had these things? What is this stuff? What is this stuff? But I got a little noddle. A little noddle. Okay, that's the one that I wanted, because all the others look naff. But, don't open it, it's disgusting. Okay, I won't open it. It wants me to put my little noddle here. I don't know why it would be coming out of an azalea bush. Hang on. I genuinely don't understand why it'd be coming under an azalea bush, but that's what they want me to do with it. Like, that feels weird. But a little noddle. This stuff, I don't know what it is. Because Lush Caves? Maybe. Maybe. It's like Play-Doh. Why, though? Why have they given me brown Play-Doh? Of all the things to give me. Who's this stranger? It's a false. It's a false. It's a false. It's kinetic sand. Maybe. Maybe. Hey, false! This stranger is taking over this stream. I have taken over everything. Santa go under the bush? Maybe. But like I don't know if you were here. I can't remember if it was you or Pearl that you got one of these, didn't you, False? Did you get this one? I'm trying to remember who was there when we bought the little things. You didn't get one of these. Okay, it might have been Pearl. It was someone. It was someone, but I got a little axolotl as my blind bag thing. But Azalea Bush. Yeah. Azalea Bush for the win. Don't know what this is. This is a Minecraft blind box. And I got a little thing from it. I don't know. I genuinely, people saying it's because of the lush cave that it got an axolotl, but I don't. Anyway, this is something we got at Target, I want to say. I think the first day when we went to Target and we all kind of, like, genuinely, as a person who is not short, every single person has longer legs than me. And they walk so fast. And I'm having breathing problems. And they walk so fast. Constantly. It's incredible how fast the hermits are. I'm not a slow walker by any stretch of the imagination. But my legs are just short that I fall behind. And plus I was having asthma attacks. Like, thanks to Hermit Master, I had an asthma attack during Hermit Master. Because I was sick. And they made us run. They didn't make us run. I was sick, and then we ran. I have a long torso, short little legs. Second hype train. Oh, I should probably thank people. Oh gosh. Magnum Indy Chid Cleobiddy says, I would watch more of the Trouters event, but I was on my own vacation, as Masani can attest to. Excellent. Thank you, Skiz, for the raid. Thank you, Macaulay, for gifting a sub to Skiz. Thank you, NJ, for the 61-month resub. Says, happy 61 months. I caught as much of the charity event as I could while away. Delightful to see you. Have you recovered yet? I'm in the process of recovering. I'm still sick. But mostly it's in the form of snot. Sorry to say, it's in the form of snot. I'm not sorry to say. I'm not ashamed of the fact that my immune system works. I'm not that short. Like, compared to every other person on that blooming thing, I was the shortest. And I'm not short. I've never felt short in my life until hanging out with all the hermits and stuff. Right? Calisveta has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no X's. God, everything's orange right now. Oh, God. Ooh. Slightly dizzy still. Twitch 666 Chid Biddy says, hope you enjoyed yourself at Gamers Outreach. It was fun hanging with you in the stream. Yeah. Thank you, Lupikin, for the 11-month resub. Define Obsessed, subscribe. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Magnum Indy gifted a sub to Jono. Vanessa subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. Left, right, no exits. There is cake. You get the drill. Tea Leaf Royalty resubscribed for 24 months, 2 years. Hello. Chartley subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. Left, right, no exits. Punk is tired, not dead. Gifted a sub. Braveheart resubscribed. Hextia resubscribed. Syntax cheered biddies. Green Mist resubscribed for 7 months. Says Gad, you're back and had a great time. I did have a great time. It was a good time. Pushed cheered. 222 biddies that says Clownicorn? Maybe. Oh, it popped. Ambrosia Angel resubscribed for 3 months and said, yay! Be careful of the plague cake. I think Tango feels short because Tango is solid. That guy is pure muscle. Like, genuinely, just like, just solid slab of man meat is what he is. Just genuinely. Yeah, hockey body. He's a solid guy. Solid guy. I was not expecting him, like, from the decked out creator. No, I was not expecting that. What about Jevin? Jevin's a big guy. He's really tall, like aggressively tall. That was a sentence. Oh, sorry. Did I? It's fine. Tango, like, ice skating for his birthday was just like, I have never seen him so happy. Tango has grouchy man energy, but he seemed really pleased about the ice skating rink. That was... God, you guys are sensitive. Jesus Christ. Jevon looks like an average guy. I don't know what to say. I know he's lost a lot of weight, and he should be entirely proud of it, but he just looks like an average guy now. Does Jem know how to skate? Jem is a former figure skater, so yes. Ice skating, I absolutely beefed it. Like, it's been 10 years since I skated. I thought I was okay, and then immediately fell and hit my head on the ice and bruised up my elbow. Like, it's still sore today. And I told you I was going to tell you the green hitting me story. Wonder why I didn't see you skating much. Because, like, I can skate, or at least I could skate. Was Pearl an awkward giraffe on skate? Yeah, I've got a cute picture of Pearl on skates. So I hit my head almost immediately. I can skate. I did take Zed around on like the little seals for a bit. And having the seals, like I probably could have encouraged myself to do more, but I got some by accident. Can confirm Green hit Cleo. He did. He hit me. The seals were great. Like those of us who had seals, just skating, it was great. But we then played broom ball, which was basically us on ice, and me and I was goalie because I like being in goal, because actually, like, hockey wise, I'm actually pretty good at like spatial awareness, so I can actually block things pretty well. But me and Grian both went for the ball, and Grian trapped my thumb in, I don't know if you can see the bruising on my thumb, but like just at the top there, like my hand was on this stick, Grian had his stick, and it just slammed against my thumb. It was quite painful. It was quite painful. But yeah, I don't know if you can, that's what my other thumb looks like for comparison, but you can sort of see the bruising on that one. Hey kitty. But yeah, Baby B-dubs I think was what we would call inspired. It was inspired. But like, Grian apologized to me constantly for the next 3 days. It was just sort of like, I'm really sorry that I hit you, and I'm like, it's fine, man, it's all cool, it's not your fault. He goes, yes it is. I'm like, no it's not. No it is. No, just, okay, stop. And then he gave me a hug and goes, I'm sorry for everything I've ever done to you. And I'm just like, dude, it's fine. And then he apologized again the next. It was just sort of like, okay. You're taking it a little bit too hard to heart. He was very sorry. He was a very sorry guy. But yeah. He's afraid of the in-game. I wouldn't take anything out of offline or online. Like, that's not me. Like, anything I do to you is going to be done in person. Oh, false. Since you're here, did you end up doing anything with the babies? That's what I want to know. See if false answers the question. I don't know what you mean. Shh, plans. Okay, keeping quiet. Oh, we'll talk before TwitchCon. Okay. The Baby Dubs picture has a custom painting on Hermitcraft that has you cropped out. Thank God. No context. No context. We'll talk before. I'm gonna see if I can find a bag of them and see what we can do. It took some games to play with hermits. Did you guys play? I played some games with people. We played King of Tokyo, and me and Ren and Martin played a bit of Canvas that I got. A bag, oh my God. if anything's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Let's be real. It's been plastered around Mumbo's. Yeah, I saw a clip of Mumbo asking if it was real or photoshopped. And how do you explain that moment to somebody who wasn't there experiencing baby dubs for the first time? Thank you, Ambrosia Angel, for the 3-month resub. Thank you, Rani the Cyborg, for the 1,000 bid. He says, I come with bits and a tip. I got the bug going around too. Lemon and ginger tea with a teaspoon of honey stirred. It's a lifesaver against congestion. You know what really helps? Lots of drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. I personally went and bought American drugs, which we think are slightly weaker than British drugs. But I bought a lot of them because we can't buy bottles of 100 and 150 tablets in the UK. We are only allowed to buy 16 at a time. 32 technically, because we're allowed 2 packs. So our drugs, we bought our drugs. So yeah, I now have 150 ibuprofen and 100 acetaminophen. So welcome to the Horde, Shadow Minx Hobbies. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. I don't make the rules. Well, actually, I do. I do, in fact, make the rules. Oh, that's a lot of power. Thank you, Jay Archer, for the 51-month resub. And thank you, NJ Coffee Junkie, for gifting a sub to Badger. Hey, Badger. I'm sorry we missed you. I was showing them off the little pie. Little pie Badger made the pie. Really cute. Thank you, Kimichi, for the 35-month resub. You guys are great. Skiz mentioned that you guys went on some tour. How was it? Oh, yeah, the underground tour of Seattle, or as I like to call it, jokes about poop. Like the series, a lot of jokes about poop. And I can make a lot of jokes about poop, but there was an aggressive amount of jokes about poop. Ms. Redtail Tip 5 says, thanks for bringing the Minecraft YouTube community such classics as Gatekeep Girls Like Girlbox and Beat Dubs, Bin Dubs, Baby Dubs. The Seattle Underground Tour, lot of poop jokes. For those of you who don't know about Seattle, basically plumbing wasn't really a thing for a good long while. Bad. So yeah, basically there was a lot of poop backwash and a lot of jokes about Tacoma, which as a British person I don't like. The funniest thing is just sort of like he was making all the silly poop jokes and stuff and jokes about ladies of negotiable affection, and we didn't laugh because, I mean, they're not really jokes, they're quotes at this point, aren't they? And he was just like, the ones who are laughing should explain it to the ones who aren't laughing. And I was just sort of like, I know you want to be funny, bro. I know that you got this, I know that you want to be a comedian, but I guess this is your day job, don't give it. Yeah, like the poop jokes are everywhere. I feel like we just have like a longer history to not have to dwell on it so much. There was a toilet, yeah. Should have said that was a joke and destroyed it. I'm funny, I'm not mean. Unless it's with my friends. I can be mean to my friends. Sophisticated puns about. Like, I don't, like, genuinely, he was a good tour guide, but it was just sort of like, stop with the poop stuff. Stop it. It's not going well. At least it, like, when you're giving pity laughs, you know, I don't know what to say. Like, he wasn't a bad comedian. He was just not a good one. I was finishing off the things that I've bought, like technically for research purposes, so I can expense them. I bought Poetry for Neanderthals, which is a game about describing things using words of one syllable only. And it's got an inflatable club in it, so we can hit people with it. I got Canvas, which is a game about art and making up art and getting the most points for your art based on hang on. Me and Ren and Martin sort of played this one. Oh, it's all come apart. That's the traveling. Good. Basically, you get like little art. You get a background card, and you layer in like different elements, and you get different points based on what people are looking for. It's a really cute game. It really tickled Ren for some reason. Like it was just like he really enjoyed that one. But Canvas. King of Tokyo, which we played, and Force won because Force wins everything. I've come to learn Force is a force to be reckoned with. Force wins everything. Every single game that I've played with Force has won. So yeah, got the King of Tokyo, which is basically you have to survive Tokyo. And Scott was not letting me hit Force because he was going to die. And then Force won on points. I've never seen anyone win on points. I blame Scott for that victory. I got... classic that I didn't own and didn't really need to buy in America, but did anyway. I bought Mysterium. I don't know how. I don't play war games usually. No, but you just have a vibe, I think, Force. I think you just have a vibe, but Force won everything. Mysterium, which is a ghost-based art card. Spy Orange Kitty, yeah, Atlas is here. GLaDOS is asleep. Mysterium is really good. I've also got Mysterium Park, which is the same game, but with creepier cards. So, got Mysterium because I wanted it. I got Sushi Go, which is a nice little travel game, which I shall bring with me when I go places in May, which is a collect cards thing. I've played this one already, not this version, but I've played it and I wanted it, so I found it in a toy shop, believe it or not, when Grian was buying a creepy frog puppet. Can't believe Drunk Gem called Blood on the Clock Tower. So we'll talk about Blood on the Clock Tower in a minute. Let me get through the stuff that I bought. Parks, which is a game that I could not find in the UK because it's based on American parks, but I have been wanting it for a while. Basically, you go on a little hike, you collect tokens, and you use them to buy parks. Parks, it's very pretty. Like the art style in most of these games is really cool. Just so you know. And then I got stuff for craft streams, which I can definitely expense. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose, kitty. Off camera though, because nobody needs to see that. I got glittering water lilies to make, which is just like a piece of artwork made of wood. So I've got glittering water lilies, which this is stuff I've bought for the craft stream. And then I've got a book nook, which is the Sakura Wine Alley. So that's like a little Japanese book nook. That's cute. How old is the cat? She's 12, 13. 13, I think. Maybe 12. I forget. And I got from my friends, like, you have no idea how much time we spent in card/board game shops. Not for me, specifically for Ren. Right? We spent so much time, and I was just sort of like, well, I'm not into Pokemon cards or Magic cards or anything like that. So I started looking through the bulk cards, and I found one card that I really like the art style of, and I thought, oh, this would be good as inspiration for my base because of the art style. And they just went, that one's really common. We can give you that one. We probably have a copy of it right now. So this one is Talon Flame. I really liked the artwork of that one, and it was just really pretty. So they gave it to me. So I got one from False. No, maybe not False. Craft Stream. You're going to join us on the Craft Stream, right, False? Right, False. Right, False. You can do it. You can do it. So yeah, I've got that one, and then I got one here, and then I got one here. And I got one here. I got 4 of them. And I was like, oh. But yes, these will be involved in a craft stream project at some point. So that is the card that I just went, oh, that's pretty. So I got 4 of them. Because you have no idea, well, maybe you do, how much money was spent on Pokemon cards. Like, arguably too much money was spent on Pokemon cards, in my opinion. But what people do with their own money is their own business. I've got this. We're going to use it in a craft stream because Force is going to teach me how to do magic things. Magic things. So, yeah, that's going to be there. That's all the stuff that I got for, like, my stuff. Like, genuinely. But we should probably talk about Blood on the Clock Tower and how that went, because I actually want feedback. I actually want feedback on that, because I think it went okay. Hello, baby. You want cuddles, don't you? Come on. Come on. There we go. So, Blood on the Clock Tower. We're not going to talk about the absolute beast that is False Symmetry, killing off the demon in one. Blood on the Clock Tower went really well. How was the sound on Blood? Like, the thing that I'm concerned about was how was the sound on Blood on the Clock Tower? I know I was mic'd up, but how was it for everyone else? Like, was the sound all right? I've got to make a video for it anyway. Which means I've got to convince Joe to give me access to his bloomin' VOD of it, because he turns his VODs off. It was decent enough. Okay. There were multiple conversations happening at the same time, and that's awkward for live stream. Well, I think we did the best we can with the individual cameras so people could follow along. And I don't know if you saw me in the background of all the videos, because the camera crew were actually told to follow me and where I was going. So, Joe's VODs of the events. Oh, good. I can just record. Like I'm basically going to record off the VODs. God, I'm orange right now. Jesus Christ. Is it your fault? It might be your fault. Hang on. Let me get the camera, the lighting up at least. Jesus Christ. Let's get to a more normal hue. Jesus. Atlas is big. Atlas is a large cat. I'm not gonna lie, she's a big girl. She radiates orange. That she does. Okay, the overlay at the top. I realised I put Gem in the wrong place, but was that okay? There was just that video dropping. Did the video drop? Oh, that's annoying. I'm just going, not from the VODs of the channels, I'm going to be doing like an amalgamation. Yeah. Force was too powerful, the stream price. Of course. Of course. Martin's video, was Martin's video like helpful at least? Like, I thought it was really good, but you can't really judge in that instance. Was Hermit selection random for all roles? Did you exclude some roles for sort? I made the bag of the roles that were there. I actually talked to Lagundo about it. Basically, I said I'm doing Blood on the Clock Tower for the stream, and he was just like, "Oh, okay, well, talk it through with me." So, Martin's video was great. Why did I pick Jem as the drunk? Because I knew Jem would go hard on her information. And going hard on your information is kind of what you want for the drunk, because it helps the evil team. And the evil team, to start with, are difficult. And also, having a drunk, what do you call it? She wasn't a washerwoman, she was the brain. Whatever, that role is kind of a classic to end up being drunk. Librarian, she was the drunk librarian. It's a classic to be the drunk and seeing other people. Like, me and Jem had spoken about her role, and like, Jem was very focused on getting it right. So, like, but I was trying to get either her or B-Dubs to nominate Ollie. But this was how I was thinking of it. So either Ollie could be framed, or B-Dubs could have his information confirmed. Like genuinely, it's a really powerful way of doing it. Hang on, let me. Like, so Jem was the librarian who was made drunk, because the empath, like, typically I would have made a drunk empath, but the empath was solid in the people he was sitting next to, right? Like, Ren was like next to like really good people, and he didn't really have access to evil team for quite a while, which is dangerous confirmation wise, but yeah. What's the strongest role in Blood on the Clock Tower, and why? There isn't really a strongest role. It really depends on how you play them. Ollie! Hi, Ollie! Hi, Ollie. Ollie's the virgin, everybody! He announced it live! Ollie's a virgin. I Am the Virgin was great. It was great TV. I'm that, and that's what I am. No, genuinely, like, Ollie played that as well as he could. Like I was really surprised at how well people were playing. Even B-Dubs, who was a little confused. B-Dubs was a little confused, but he got the spirit, right? But he was playing really well. Tango, bless him, was just so confused. Like, he was just like, I really want to do well. This is my sort of game. I need to play more of this. And I'm just like, yes. A graphic to update who was killed or poisoned would be good on a regular video, but it's difficult to do live. I mean, I'm going to do it on a regular video. I did the best I could with the skull chains. The skull chains, I think, were helpful for getting it. Yeah, no, I completely beefed the Ren information, but I caught it before I did. Twitch 666 gifted a sub to Ollie. Thank you very much. We need more Hermit Blood on the Clock Tower. Like, genuinely, we play like very regularly. You are always welcome on the I suppose it's the Vampires and Friends crew. Like, I'll invite everyone next time we're playing. So, yeah. 100% I'll poke you. I'll poke, who am I poking? I'm poking B-dubs, I'm poking Tango. And Impulse, I think. So yeah, the blood on the clock tower. Like, I am intending on... Yeah. I'll invite you, Joe, too, as well. That's why we need a hermit version. This is the problem. We're all quiet until it's time for pokes. Okay, fine. I will do a hermit version. I will invite select people. I think I prefer it in person to online. The night times are so speedy. The reason why night times are so not speedy in online is purely because when you tell people things, they want to talk to you because they're just not sure of something and they have questions. They can't do that. They have to do it during the day in real life. But as things get more known around the Blood on the Clock Tower circle that we play in Ollie, things will get faster. I promise you. Hermit Clock Tower would be great. That's what you use night cards for. Yeah, I could use night cards, but again, it was people who were learning. So you've got to give some people leeway when they're learning games to do it. Do I still use 12-pack? I didn't even use it when that video went out. So no. It wasn't 12 packs, it was 24 packs. So you're wrong on all levels. Yeah. But what's the fastest game you've seen? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Will there be more Blood on the Clock Tower? I mean, all the hermits who joined in, most of them want to play again, and people like Ollie and Scott are in my regular rotation anyway. So yeah, we'll invite Impulse and Tango and False and B-dubs. Not that I think they'll all play because time zones and stuff. But yeah, I think they got the spirit. They got the spirit, and I would like them to play more. So yeah. I did Blood on the Clock Tower on the Hermitcraft server a couple of years. Yeah, we did. Wasn't there a Hermits game where someone declared I'm the demon? What do I do? No, not that I know of. I could remake Blood on the Clock Tower from Season 9, or I could just play it on the app, which is easier and faster. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to speak to Arif and let them know that I'm in for a special game. Is kind of how we put it. May need to nerf Force and Gem though. I mean, I think after a while people become self-nerfing, so they know too much and then they beef it. Redstone, Blood on the Clock Tower, Grimoire when? No. That was my second ever game. Honestly, False, I think you did. I think you don't need nerfing. I think you played really well. I think the difference between playing well and needing nerfing is so small. Drunk Gem was probably an attempt to nerf that made some... It wasn't an attempt to nerf. Genuinely, the way I deal with my decisions in game, I go, which side is currently losing? My decisions genuinely go to help them. So evil genuinely starts losing in most of the time. I couldn't die without using my bow. Right? Not that I thought you were in danger of dying. People seem to trust you, but as people get more confident, the scripts get harder. So, Scott beefed it. Scott beefed it because he didn't realize how his minions were perceived. He thought that he was in trouble, so he killed himself and passed to Pearl. And he shouldn't, because I could hear around the circle that Pearl was super sus. But he didn't hear any of that. He didn't realize any of that. So, yeah. False. Like, drawing the tokens was really funny because, like, you saw the videos. You didn't hear any sound from the videos, but we were talking during the videos. And it was just sort of like, what does that mean? What am I doing? Yeah, I need to get on doing the video, like the full video. It just takes. As a storyteller, I always lean to helping evil because there's less of them and they need a little help. Yeah, I think unless good are being trounced, I think helping evil is the way to go. You just have to make judgment calls. There was no gardener, right? No gardener. I just put the tokens in the bag, and then let them fall where they will. Because I certainly wouldn't have made Scott the demon. That would have felt obvious if I was gardening. So yeah. If you want call to video to do behind the scenes Blood on the Clock Tower games in the making thought process video. I mean, the role selection, I think I described most of my thoughts when I was doing that video with Martin. Because I was explaining to Martin what was going on, and he was just sort of like, well, then this can happen, and this can happen, and this can happen. If this happens, this happens, this happens. And he's just like, you're really like 3 steps ahead, aren't you? And I'm just like, yeah, you have to be. You have to be. The gardener is basically a storyteller role, which basically means if you've got the gardener in, it means you choose the characters for the people. But in this, I just put in a bag and just called them in, like in different rooms in the Minecraft offices, and said pick a token. I said, don't look in the bag, pick a token, show it to the camera, look at it, react, and that was what they did. Joe was convinced I'd given him mare and made him drunk, like aggressively. He was convinced about it, and it was just like, no. 1, I have better targets to make drunk, and 2, like, I didn't need to make a mare drunk. Who was going to trust Joe? I wouldn't trust Joe. It's not a Clio original game. If you look here, that is my copy of Blood on the Clock Tower. It is a fully in distribution game. That went with me to Seattle and came back without being used. You know why? Because Blood on the Clock Tower donated the one that they gave. But I was just bringing it to make sure. So, Joe saying, I just know Cleo is screwing with me was so funny. Does Joe know when I'm screwing with him or not? I don't think he does. I don't think he has any concept. Like, I was just playing, like I didn't need to worry about Joe. Like, there were better targets to make drunk, and I think I made the best target drunk. Because having the drunk claim to other people is drunk is peak comedy. Love the life bag. Yeah, we all, the life series bag, hang on. We all got one as kind of like a freebie when the original merch was made. So, I didn't even get to say goodbye to Joe. Like, we had like a meal, like it was a really nice meal, but I was still sick, and Pearl was hanging, like she was so sick. So we dipped out early, and I didn't realize Joe was going the next day, so I missed Joe. Joe disappeared into the night like a ghost on the wind, like a drunk ghost on the wind is what I heard. We were up in the lobby till 2 a.m. hanging out with Ren and Jono and the ghost stuff. Valid. You were very easy to find. I was asleep, Joe. I was very sick. Like, we had that lovely meal, which I ate a meatball of. It's how I was feeling. I was very tired. And I was also worried about Pearl, because Pearl was very ill. Manifesting. No, I'm not going to do that, Joe. But I'm glad to see you made it back all right. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. But maybe next time. Oh dear. I'm still sick. But I think now I'm home, I can probably start. I got really dizzy today. And then I realized I hadn't eaten. Like, I didn't eat on the flight home. Full stop. I didn't eat on the flight home. Didn't eat when I got back. Like, I just didn't feel like eating. I slept the entire way home. We still owe you a curry. You don't owe me, Jack. How long was the flight? The flight into London was 9 hours, and I slept. Fortunately, they were very kind and put us in a decent thing where you could actually sleep. We weren't stuck in economy, fortunately. Although I now feel like I can never go back. So I just slept. I just slept constantly throughout that 9-hour flight. I woke up a couple of times. Apparently there was really massive turbulence at one point, but I just slept through it. I know Grian also just passed out like me. When he finds good seats, it feels really bad having to go back. Yeah, but it's fine. I'll manage. I don't care. It was really good. They took care of us, and considering we made 1.4 million pounds for them, dollars, not pounds. I can understand why they would treat us so insanely nice, insanely well. They like, as a scrub, being treated like not a scrub. Ooh, it was good. It was a good feeling. But yeah, it was a good feeling. It was a nice thing, and I slept through the whole thing. I'm still quite jet lagged, and then I had another flight on top of that. So when I got into London, I then had to fly to Scotland because that's where I live. Gamers Outreach flew us out. We're part of their fundraising budget. So they are willing to take a gamble on us. And their gamble appears to have paid off. 1.4 million and counting, I guess. I think their theory is, and I think this was like talking to the team, their theory is, if we treat the hermits right, one, they'll want to come back and help out more. Two, they'll put on a better show if they're treated well. And three, ultimately, that will raise more funds than we ever will pay out. So I think that's the logic in it. It's nearly 3 million. I think we're at 2.9 million raised in total. It might be actually over the 3 million. Scar just got the Tiltify 1 million plaque from like a while ago. So yeah. So there might be 2 more of them coming. I don't know. At this point, they know it's not too much of a gamble. Yeah, this is true. It's 3.5 million, including the online event. Wow. Considering half of you have to take really long flights, that makes sense. Treat everyone right so they'll want to keep coming back. Yeah. If you get a restful fight, you put on a good show, despite the fact that everyone got sick, which wasn't their fault. That was just fault. 1.4 million with the auction. Yeah. I like seeing people make stuff for the auction, put stuff on the auction. Like, I was not expecting the jewelry to go for as much as it did. But it did. It went for a huge amount. Didn't the person from the charity Hermits raise a significant amount of the charity's annual donation target? Well, for the Gamers for Giving event, I think it raised 1.7. I think they said 1.7 million on the day. And we were 1.1 million of it at that point. So we are a significant. Did you get to complete? Oh, the bracelet I made with Jem went on auction. Like $1,661 for my 3 little books. Push made the books that I brought for Hermit Master. Saw people offering $500+ for them. Like, honestly, like, it always surprises me what people make. I need to make more jewelry because that went really well, and it's not that hard for me to make. But the little beaded necklace, I was shocked at how much that went for. I think that went for like something like $700. Had the eye on the lobster bracelet, but after, I'm sorry, NJ. It like that one hits, like I was surprised that one hit $700 that quickly. But the jewelry did well. My friend won Scott's Nerf blaster for like $350 ballad. The wisteria necklace was the one I checked and then got priced out of. Yeah. That one is like, it was obviously the most time consuming one to make, but I felt like it was the easiest one to make. There was a whole bidding war over the lobster. Was there? The lobster, like, genuinely making bracelets might be the way to go. I can make another lobster bracelet. It's fine. Like, the top, I was top for the Clio egg, but it wasn't meant to be, evidently, so I settled for a private sign. Valid. Got pearls, blood on the clock tower page. Genuinely, like, I asked Arif, because for those of you who don't know, Arif is the person who I do Blood on the Clock Tower on their channel with on the regular, more regularly now. But he's also the Blood on the Clock Tower community manager now. Wasn't when I first met him, but he is now. And I was just like, hey, I've put in a request for support for charity, and I think you're going to miss it because they do all their charity stuff quarterly, and I not put it in time. And I was just like, I need help. And he was just sort of like, I got you. What do you need? And I was just sort of like, I'd just like some things for the hermits to sign. So like some roll cards would be grand. We're just doing Trouble Brewing. We're starting with Trouble Brewing. It's fine. And he was just sort of like, would you like a full game to auction? I was just like, yes. And if you send it here, I can actually not bring my own one, because I would have auctioned this one. I would have done. I'd have been sad about it, but I would have done it, right? But yeah, he sent over Blood on the Clock Tower. So yeah, like, and then that went for like, was it $2,500? Possibly more, $2,500. Considering that this game retails for like $130, which is expensive for a game, but like wild. And then we did the sign. We can't do raffles, unfortunately. Raffles require gambling licenses and gambling law to be followed in every jurisdiction where we do a raffle. So it's every possible country that has access to what we're doing. So we cannot do raffles. We can do auctions, but we cannot do raffles. We're not allowed to gamble, so we can't do raffles, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. So just banning the Netherlands if you do raffles, for example. Yeah, exactly. We can't. So yeah, it's just how it goes. The charity stream was wild. I didn't expect to win Hermit Master either, which I did. I think what won it for me was Baby Dubs. Baby Dubs. Would pins or stickers be feasible to do? Not really. We did the electronic stuff this year to give people something, but pins and stickers, shipping is the issue, because like when you're shipping things, like sometimes you get an extra $10 shipping, and we don't think, and that would come out of your donation, right? Apparently most hermits didn't tell people to check their emails for the thank you download link. Well, if you've made a donation of any kind, go check your emails. There is a download link for all the for wallpapers and backgrounds. Yep, there's stuff there. Yeah, manufacturing, shipping, design. Like, fortunately, we have Coco Bats designing our stuff, and Coco Bats is, let's just say, her charity stuff is arguably too generous. Like, genuinely think she should have charged us more. But I understand. But she is aggressively generous with her charity time, and she's really talented. She did all the overlays and stuff. So the vinyl art was sick. Like, honestly, all the artwork, etc. Most artists undercharge. Yeah, but I genuinely think Coco Bats has a very good sense of what she's worth generally, but because it was for charity, it was just like too undercharged. It was like, you should not. But I always think artists should charge more anyway, particularly in that motion. How were the cats when I got home? Clingy? Like Atlas, who is asleep. Hang on, can I show you Atlas? Like, that's Atlas there, asleep on the carpet. There. That's her ears. And GLaDOS is here. So yeah, they've been. Atlas has been clingy, and GLaDOS has been clingy for GLaDOS. I also need to go to the shops tonight. What day is it? What day is it? Is it Sunday? It's Sunday. Can't go to the shops tonight. Oof. Yeah, I missed Saturday all entirely with travel. No shops. I don't want to order food in, and I don't have anything. Which is why I got dizzy today, because I hadn't eaten food because of the jet lag. Okay. I'm in Scotland. No, they close. They close. There are no 24-hour Asda or Tesco's in the vicinity. The sign event was so cool to watch. Genuinely, I think having False and Joe in the same team was horrific. like having them together was just like, oh my god, you guys. Love the helm. That one, that's a T45. That is from the Vault Tech games, Fallout games. Thank you. Get it right. Like, I've got so much Fallout stuff on my shelf. Like, I've got Little Mr. Handy there. I've got Liberty Prime. I've got all the bottles, the Sunset Sarsaparilla Stars. I've got the Sugar Bombs and Fallout lunchboxes. That's a Vim hat. And I've got like little Fallout stuff, a little Fallout computer, salt shakers. I think there's one on each shelf now. And that's a little robot. So I intentionally try to not show Cleo merch because Cleo will feel guilty buying it. I've got a Pip-Boy coming soon. Like a genuine working Pip-Boy. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's going to be up there. My office looks cool. Thank you. I love that we can get a trinket drawer. Yeah, I mean, we've got the 2 Hermitcraft pins. We've got the vampires postcards. That there is a pin, and that ribbon and that card are from the flowers that Owen and Apo sent me. We've got the Life Series pins, every single Life Series pin there. We've got all the good Hermitcraft TCG people in there, minus Joel, because he doesn't have one. Who else doesn't have one? Who did Joel join with? Did Joel join on his own? Skiz. Oh yeah, Joel and Skiz. Don't have Joel and Skiz in the cards. We have Simmer coloured wall paint. I have, it looks more orange than it is in real life, but it's called pistachio. Green is my favourite colour. So and it makes me chill out a bit. I'm starting to realise that I need something for this wall and this wall. I need a picture of some description because they're very blank. I wasn't really aware because this wall over here is generally covered by the door. But I'm noticing that I probably need some lighting or something. So much cat fur on my... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. I am not ashamed of it. I am a little bit ashamed of it, but when you have cats, what can you do? Keep them out of the office? No. I am not having that cursed baby dubs anywhere in my office. No. I think Scar has it now. I think Scar bid for it and won. Wall-mounted lights. Maybe. Maybe. Obviously, the Pip-Boy gets stormed on your arm. I mean, it's fully working. It's fully working. He has it in his wallet, of course. Might be in my Hermitcraft bag. Oh, God. Yeah, I've seen that that's been making the round. But it's just genuinely one of the most inspired things I did. Joel and B-Dubs trash talking Ethan time. That sounds about right. Hang on a second. Still bleeding. Still bleeding. Pet hair is wonderful. It shows you have lovable fur babies. It shows I've got nightmare children, is what I've got. I have nightmare children. I'm very tired. I'm so tired now. Ugh. Maybe a 3D model of one of my bases. Yeah, but then you have to commission that, and I can't. I mean, I can. I just won't. Because I don't know how or who or anything like that. Mumbo came across the baby dubs. The fact that Mumbo is now streaming is wild to me. Like, I didn't have that on my 2026 bingo card. My TwitchCon username poster. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I get a big nameplate from MCC Live. Maybe. If you go on a panel on Twitch, they give you a little plaque with your name on it. Oh, that's cute. That's well cute. Oh, I should probably do thanks and stuff. I appreciate you guys. I do. Thank you, Magna Mindy, for gifting a sub to Impulse. Thank you, Lolly the Blobfish, for coming over with a raid. Thank you, Blake, for the subscription. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Lozamation, resubscribe for 4 months and says, hooray. We appreciate you. Lupikin cheered 1,000 bid. He says, hey, Cleo, I've been gone for a couple of months due to health issues. Glad you enjoyed meeting the hermits in the stream. I did. I really did. Hey, Erica, resubscribe for 14 months and says, yes, more jewelry next year. I love your style. Thanks. I think I might try and do a different color of the wisteria necklace, like a couple of versions of it, since people liked it. Blue Thunder Monk resubscribed for 8 months, thank you. And Rainbow Room resubscribed for 26 months, thank you. And Moonscape Fox, thank you for the biddies, I appreciate it. I am not going skiing. I have asthma that is triggered by the cold. I will not go skiing. So yeah. Probably not going to do that Arca either. Like I should start working on merch that just have in the background kind of thing. I do have a fourth wall store, I just haven't ever used it except for the Hermitcraft stuff. Sure. Anyway, it's been 2 hours and I need to order food, I think, like, because I'm hungry. I don't like doing that, but I will. It's all right, Cam. I'll probably speak to Julia about it. So let's see where I can send people. Like who is streaming? Oh, Scar is also doing a recap. Perfect. Perfect. Scar is doing a recap. I will send you over to Scar. So thanks for being awesome. And thank you, Toasted Kit Kat, for the new sub. And thank you, Don't Trust Your Sanity, for the 10 gifted subs. It's very appreciated. And I will see you next time. Probably not in this face. This face is not going to be a regular thing, mostly because I have to change the craft camera setup and I can't be asked. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.